pit stop. He is the leader, but he's going to have to come in pretty soon.
Correct. This is a temporary situation here on the track. The pit stops, of course,
there he is.
You see him ducking in. Do reshuffle things enormously here at Indy.
Danny Sullivan of the Roger Penske team. They have 3 cars in here, remember. Rick Mears, the defending champion, Al Unser Sr., and Danny Sullivan.
They had a pit stop contest here at Indy the other day, Jim. Danny Sullivan won that. We'll see that pit stop winning crew in action. Penske's men rarely make a mistake. However, that Al Unser problem when they ran over the air hose was uncharacteristic. That may be very costly.
And now it appears that all of the leaders have made their pit stops, as a result of which Mario Andretti is back in the lead.
Here he is. Mario Andretti. Now, of course, with the, whatever it was, that plastic that lodged on the nose has been removed.
Okay, yeah, they have removed that. In fact, Jim Lampley is down in the pits. I think he has the villain with him.
I'm holding in my hand the polyurethane bag which rode with Mario Andretti in car number 3 for all those miles. Nothing more nor less than a piece of garbage from the track. A great way to shop, a great way to save, it says. Mario Andretti may have saved himself a lot of time and trouble by letting it ride instead of stopping to get it off.
Okay, thank you, Jim. It's still Mario Andretti leading the race. Tom Sneed is now second, but once again, he's about the last one that has not made pit stop. In third place, Fittipaldi, then Al Unser Jr., then Don Whittington, and then Rick Mears, the defending champion. Sam, we're a little more than a quarter of the way through the race. It seems to me that the 2 biggest stories so far were both predicted by many people. The failure of the Buicks of Pancho Carter and Scott Brayton, and the success of Mario Andretti, the favorite in the race.
Yes, but I think the way success is coming to Mario is the way it has not come to him in the last few years, which is a little bit through luck. He had that bag on the nose of his car. It did not, this time, screw up his radiator. He's had failures by some of his toughest competition. Al Unser running over his own air hose. Rick Mears having trouble with his visor. Bobby Rahal having trouble. Suddenly, the race is coming to Mario very early in the going. Unusual.
How about 2 people moving up through the pack, though? Al Unser Jr. and Rick Mears.
Well, very, very tough. Mears, of course, had the problem at the start. He was late getting into his car. They had trouble getting the belts. He was kind of discombobulated, oddly enough, in the early stages. But he's now back on course. He's starting to lap over 202 miles an hour. Rick Mears is becoming a force again, provided, of course, the injuries to his feet did not prove to be critical later in the game.
And so, after 65 of a scheduled 200 laps, Andretti the leader, then Emerson Fittipaldi, Al Unser Jr., Don Whittington, and Rick Mears, the defending champion. Then Danny Sullivan in there, Roberto Guerrero of Colombia, Tom Sneva, who has won this race, remember, Jeff Brabham of Australia, and Johnny Rutherford, a 3-time winner of the race. So that is the way they stand as the race goes on. Clear skies, a beautiful day, the temperature about 82. Into the pits comes the remarkable A.J. Foyt at the age of 50, still carrying on in Indianapolis, the only 4-time winner of the race. And the interesting thing here, although he's running way back in 20th place at the moment, is that the next time, look at that, is that typical A.J. Foyt, gesturing, telling the crew what to do, but using up time right now. But the next time he crosses that start-finish line, he will have gone 10,000 miles on this racetrack. Nobody else ever even close to that. Will he make that one more lap?
Well,
there's a problem.
Jim, of course, this is the kind of discussion that you're supposed to have by radio with your crew. Now, why AJ did not have that discussion by radio beats me. Is the radio not working? Does he just choose not to use it? Or was there some development as he was coming into the pits?
But this is vintage A.J. Foyt, as we said, 50 years old, 20th place, and he is just as angry as he would be if he just lost the lead.
Yeah, but darn it, Jim, what isn't vintage A.J. Foyt is that he should be up front in this race, not back in 20th. He was 20th when he came in. As you said, there seems to be a problem there with the right rear. That man is working on it. And now, of course, he's going to be way further back.
A.J. Foyt, of course, nowadays has many other interests, principally his large stable of thoroughbred racehorses. His son, A.J. Foyt III, now in training for the great Calumet Farm, by the way, moving up in his profession. Oh, this is a long one. A long pit stop. Wait a minute, looks like is he getting out? Looks like he was going to the belts.
It would be incredible if he got out one lap short of the 10,000 mile mark, and I think that's exactly what he's doing. And you know, I think he's just plain mad at his crew. I mean, I'm not sure that that car is out of action, that it can't be put right. I mean, I'm not saying...
But it looks, as of this moment, like he may have stopped in this race at 9,997 and a half miles.
And he is going to work on the car himself, Jim. You said it yourself, vintage A.J. Foyt.
What you're looking at right here is an anachronism, really.
Look at that. You see what's wrong. Yeah, the wing, which he was trying to describe, is loose. And that is